Hi guys, Teacher Maria here. Today at our School of SFB we are going to make an Exlibris. It's a little print that goes in front of your book that says, hey, this book is mine. Don't touch it, don't steal it from my library. If you read it, bring it back. And back in the days, people used stamps for that. So it's going to be just a drawing in black and white, right? That you can make a stamp of. Either thin lines, lots of white, or mostly dark background, white lines. Later, people started making them colorful and just cutting them out and gluing them in the book, sometimes with empty space for the name. But most often, each person will have personalized Exlibris stamp. So let's look at some of them. Some of them depict people actually reading, right? Or playing with books. And some are more sophisticated and lots of different ornaments, interesting frames, interesting subjects and creatures. As you can see, this limit to just 2 colors, well, sometimes a third one, doesn't affect the creativity of the artists, but even adds to it. Since the original Exlibrises were prints, black ink on white paper, there was a problem of making a half-tone, right? How do you make a color that is in between black and white? Well, you can use stripes like this. Thinner stripes will make a lighter color. You can play with thickness of your stripes and how close they are to each other with direction of these stripes. And you can use other elements like little dots and ornaments. And they will make your Exlibris look really rich and interesting. Today's class we're going to use regular printing paper, paper with some grit, a regular gray pencil with eraser, and a black. So I will make an Exlibris for our school, and you know, logo of our school is a bird, right? First thing that comes in mind is a bird that is sitting on a book instead of a pencil. See, I'm making quick sketches, no elegant lines, just the ideas. So the bird reading a book, and it will be my sketch number 1. I can try 2 books since it's about, 2 birds, since it's about a teacher and a student, right? And they can be reading a book together. Like this, probably book in perspective. It's still a little bit of a logo of a bookstore or a library, maybe. I want to show the creativity that we are teaching our kids. Being able to create freely gives people wings. So probably drawing a bird that is flying, or even teaching young birds to fly, will represent my idea better. So something like this, and then they are flying into the world of books, right? So how about a big book as a background? I kind of like this idea more, and I will try now work on it in detail. For the second stage of my work, detailization, I'm using gridded paper that helps me with symmetry. I added this circle above, and there will be Exlibris there, and then at the bottom we will have Art School of SFB. So when you work with a font, with text, it's a good idea to count the number of letters you're going to use. Here I will have 9, and I'm also counting the empty space between the letters. So altogether I'll have 9 9 is an odd number, so one of the letters will be right in the middle. And then I'm breaking this part in half and half and finding room for each letter. It's kind of too wide. Let's add a little bit on this side. Okay, so it's gonna be X and then Libris. S will be barely visible there. It's okay. Everybody knows what Exlibris is. And then at the bottom also, I'm keeping my letters in guidelines. Remember, make sure that the letters are more or less of the same size. Art School of SFB. I will have this little lines here that will symbolize pages. And I'm thinking I'm ready to start on the final piece of paper. The easiest thing is just to tape your piece of paper to the window and then another one on top. Actually, I decided to just trace it directly with a pen to save some time. I can only do it if I'm 100% sure in every line I make. So my drawing is transferred. I'm only considering now adding some thickness, some darker parts here and there. All right, ready. I stressed the outlines of the objects. I added a little bit of a border line to every bird and a book and a circle so they are separated from each other. Next step, I'm gonna make as many copies as I want and I will put them in my books. And I'm making a copy. And this is my Exlibris. I can cut it out and put it in any of my books. Okay, all right, let's make yours now.